Hi, have you ever wanted to have a tool to practice intraday trading? Especially if you want to master your entry exits by reading charts. I believe this tool can help you to sharpen your skills and get yourself pro when it comes to intraday chart reading techniques. I'll be giving you a quick sneak about that a latest tool that we have introduced, and this is especially good for a professional intraday trader to an absolute beginner who wants to improvise themselves towards intraday trading. Let me quickly take you through about the tool here. Here is the tool that I'm talking about. This tool consists of two major components. One, that it keeps populating a random charts, but these charts are a predated charts. Like when you mouse over here, you get to know this is a data belongs to 18th December. And once the time out, it will give you another chart. So it keeps populating other charts. So by looking at this chart, you will be given 20 seconds to make your guess. And if you were able to guess maybe bullish or a bearish, or even if you want to skip, you can do so by getting into the right hand side panel. So by any chance, if I wish to skip this, I can hit the button, I can make my guess. Or if I believe that this given chart looks very good for a market to go further up, it can be for any reason. Okay, like you can practice any of your trading systems using this particular tool to master that system. Let's say if I want to make a guess of bullishness here, considering the fact the market witnessed opening weakness and sustained it, having tested a bottom, it couldn't sustain it and then it pulled back, and then a kind of a sharp impulsive move, then it had a correctiveness here. So I see that this trend can further continue towards upside, provided it starts taking this out. So now to key in my data, I have only about 60 seconds to do so, and I can fill in my quantity based on my conviction. But remember, you have a virtual capital of only 1 lakh with a margin given. So let's say if I wish to go for about 100 quantities and entries of 1385 with the stop loss of, let's say, 1372. Okay, and then let's say if I want to change my things, remember you have limited time to work with, and if you hit the submit button here, it will start populating the remaining data. So what happens that this tool helps us to practice the entire intraday trading chart in a given 30 to 60 seconds. So if you look into this particular experience now, that I believe the price to break above this to create a long position, but it didn't go through that way. Rather, it started coming down. So the whole day happens to be a kind of sideways to volatile. So the key takeaway for for me here is that luckily that this has not created a position because I maintained my entry positions here. So let me try one more chart here for you to give you the practice. Let's say if I'm unable to guess this, I can have a skip option to do so comfortably. But if I believe that I can guess this particular chart comfortably, then I can actually take a call. So I can keep skipping to that charts. Understand that by seeing 10 to 20 charts, you will have one chart that gives you conviction to trade. Only those trades you executed here. Don't try to place trades for everything, because when you practice as if like it's a real life scenario. So keep trying different charts for you to practice here. Okay, and let me try posting one for you to get an idea about it. Okay, let me give you a quick view about. Let's try take one to place it. Okay, let me try with this particular chart here. Okay, just take a quick demo. I'll take a bullishness here. I'll go for again 100 quantities here. The quantities can even be based on your risk management or position sizing. That also gives you better control, because this tool has not just that predicted. You can look at your histories and what worked, what not worked, and everything. So I'll be sharing this link in the below comment section here. 3482. Then look into this one. Then hit the submit button. Okay, now this got initiated and it is actually going towards the target here, and it tested our patience because it was heading almost to the target and started coming back to it. Am I right? So sometimes what happens, we wish to exit, am I right? But there is no option to exit here because we want to build the confidence that once you create a position, hold until that the day last, so that you get to know sometime it reaches the target, sometime it doesn't go with the target and hits the stop loss, then you'll be better prepared accordingly. So if you look at this particular one, it ended up with some profits, but it didn't reach that particular targets. Am I right? So it's a kind of exited within a day, but it still ended with a profit of 1330. So if you want to try another charts, you can still try another charts. Okay. So it shows my strike rate and the profit that I made today out of my practice. So every day this gets refilled. So if you want to practice for the whole day with about 100 charts, that takes about 1 to 2 hours. But if you want to limit yourself to half an hour to practice, you can definitely do so to improvise your skills. Okay. So create a this is not how I teach intraday, but this is how I practice intraday. So this tool helps a lot to practice intraday. Hope this tool may be of very good use to you. But if you find a tool like this can help you because you can practice or you can experience entire day a price behavior in a matter of 1 minute, having made this guess, and that's happening not with a hypothetical charts, rather it is all a predated traded companies. So I'm sure that gives you a kind of real-time experience as well. So if you have any interest on this particular tool, probably you can express your interest in the comment section, because that motivates us to bring you a lot more features here. And we have this particular link in the description for you to find it. Wishing you all the best on your trading journey.